What's going on, guys? Money Webby here. Hope you guys had a good weekend and made some money in MLB over the last few days. Sorry for the no videos over the weekend. I actually went to my old school. I went there for 2 years for college at UMass Amherst, and I had to transfer out because I didn't get into my major that I wanted to. So I transferred down to my school that I just graduated from in Florida. So I had to go back there to catch up with some people, to kick it over the weekend. Live life before I enter into the real world. So yeah, guys, sorry about that. I probably should have gave you a further notice, but honestly, I didn't know I was gonna do that until like an hour before I left. I'm a very spontaneous person. I never come up with plans. Like, I can't tell you what I'm gonna do like tonight, honestly. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. I should have been better about that. But we have a 14-game slate tonight. So let's get into this thing. I just researched heavy for this. 14-game slates. It's harder to get all the research done, but we just got it done. So a little bit of a later upload, but I'm not going to just like throw some plays together and try to give you something I'm not confident about. I wanted to make sure it was something I was feeling good about. So leave a like down below if you're excited for this 14-game slate, ready to win some money for the Money Mob. And subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already to get these videos daily for MLB. We got some money in the air. I'm feeling good about it. My 2 favorite pitchers coming your way. My 3 favorite hitters and my 3 teams to stack in your lineup. So without further ado, let's get into it. My first ace of the day is going to be Max Scherzer for 11,800 against Baltimore. Baltimore is a kind of a scary lineup, but they strike out so much. So I think Scherzer is actually in a good spot against them because he gets a lot of his points through the strikeouts. He's so consistent because he gets those strikeouts. Over the last 4 games, at least 7 strikeouts. Actually, every game this year he's had at least 7 strikeouts. He's going to get it done again here, guys. He has the highest strikeout potential on the board. And I think the National is going to easily win this game against Ubaldo Jimenez. He's not a good pitcher, so I think the Nationals will eat him up in the spots to give Max a lot of run support. So I think Max is going to get the win. He's going to get like 8+ strikeouts against a Baltimore team that strikes out a lot. Their batting average against them is .224, so not very high. I don't think they're going to get many runs. They're going to strike out a lot. So Max, 25 DK points at least coming your way. You got to lock them in. My second ace of the day, Matt Andriese for 7,900 against the Royals. I am not scared of this Royals lineup. They had a good outing last night against Blake Snell, but they're not going to make it back-to-back nights with good hitting performance, and Andriese has their number in his career. Their batting average against them is .186, so that is extremely low, something that I like. And his best games have come at home. He treated me well last time at home. He got 31 DraftKings points. And his second best outing of the year was at home as well against a Detroit team. He got 22.5, a very good lineup. So I think he feels pretty comfortable at home with those 2 best starts. It is a pitcher's park. And they're also good favorites against Chris Young for the Royals. He is a terrible pitcher, so I think Andriese will definitely get some run support and get the win in the spot. I see at least 20 DraftKings points out of Andriese, so you gotta lock him in. So now into my triple play, my favorite 3 bats. First off, Corey Dickerson for 3,400 against the Royals, going against Chris Young. He's a very bad pitcher, and he's worse against the left-handed hitters. Corey Dickerson is a lefty in this spot, so he's in a great spot. And Corey Dickerson, he has tremendous power, especially against these right-handed pitchers. Already 6 home runs on the year, batting .319, so he's off to a great start. And against Chris Young, I think he's going to be feeling great. Chris Young, in his starts in his games last year that he pitched, was less than spectacular. He was horrendous. I think this is his first start of the year, so I think he's going to get a wake-up call against his Rays lineup. Last year, in the games he pitched, the home runs per 9 was extremely high, 2.8 home runs per 9 innings allowed and a 40% hard hit rate. So he was letting up a ton of like doubles and hard hits and home runs. So Corey Dickerson can definitely get a double or a home run off him in this game at 3,400. A pretty low price, something I like, so you gotta lock him in. So now on to my second bet. We're looking at Yonder Alonso for 2,900 against the Angels. He let me down last night. He went 0 for 4, but I don't think he's going to make it back-to-back nights with bad nights, especially against a horrendous pitcher in Meyer. His ERA is already over 9 this year. Alonso is 2 for 3 in his career against them, so he's had success in the past. Kind of a small sample size, but good enough for me to just make me like Alonso even more at 2,900. He's a nice value play. We got 12-mile-an-hour winds, also blowing to right field. Alonso is a lefty, so he gets that extra pull to right field. He's off to a crazy good start to the year as well. 9 home runs and 24 RBIs. I actually like his chances to get some RBIs or a home run in this game against a horrendous pitcher, so you gotta lock him in. My third and final bet is going to be Jedd Gyorko for 3,600 against Miami and Dan Straley. He's done it before in the past against Straley. 2 home runs and only 8 at bats, so I like that out of Jedd. I'm looking for a home run from him, and the air is supposed to be very thin in this game, so that's going to help Jedd get that home run in this spot for us. He's been actually batting very well. His batting average is .337 with 6 home runs. He's not typically a guy that bats for average. He has 6 home runs though. Will take 7 after tonight, maybe even 8 out of Jedd. The air is so thin, I think he's going to pop one through the sky, and maybe it will even touch the sun because Jedd has that kind of power, so we gotta lock him in. So that's going to do it, guys. I gave you cheaper guys today to really bolster your lineup with other expensive guys if you want to throw them in there. We got Scherzer, Andriese, Alonso, Gyorko, and Dickerson. And I got 3 teams for you to stack up in your lineups. We got the Astros, the A's, and the Rays. So the A's and the Rays are cheaper options, but I like the spots they're in. The Astros are a little bit more expensive, so if you want to pay up for that stack, then go ahead because I love the spot they're in as well. So that is going to do it, guys. Make sure to leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed the video. I really appreciate the support, guys, and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. So I wish you guys the best of luck tonight in this 14-game slate, and you can also follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for my full lineup every single day for MLB. I'll be doing one tonight before lock, and I'm also giving away 3 extra lineups every single day for $5 per day, $20 for the week, or $50 for the month. So hit me up on Twitter at MoneyWebby for that. So good luck tonight, Money Mob. We'll see you tomorrow. I'm off to a dentist appointment. Wish me the best of luck.